Well, today is the final day on the job for TARP watchdog Neil Borofsky. But on his way out the door, he didn't sing the program's praises. He says too big to fail firms are bigger and badder than they were before the bailout, and that TARP fell short of helping Main Street and really helped Wall Street all too much. Time to let the Willis watchdogs out. Al Lewis is a columnist with Dow Jones Newswire's. Remi Spencer is a trial attorney, and Andrea Tantaros is a Fox News contributor. Andrea, let's start with you.
So it's not exactly a Fox News alert that the government couldn't make the banking situation better, right? I mean, if you look at this, the government got us into this mess originally. It was fiddling with the markets through Freddie and Fannie. They basically caused this financial crisis and this meltdown.
They got some help. Come on, Andrea. They got a little bit of help.
Yeah, but they made it very easy for people to take advantage and game the system. And now the government, we're looking for them to get the Wall Street and the housing market out of the problem. No way. Government's not the answer on this one.
What I think is really interesting that we heard today is that there are over 150 criminal investigations into the manner in which the bailout money has been spent. So it's unfortunate that we're seeing this type of manipulation and corruption with the government bailout.
It's like Jarndyce and Jarndyce. You ever read that Charles Dickens novel about the, well, Al, what's your opinion?
Well, you know, this is your government at work, right? They do something unprecedented, something really scary. Let's take all this taxpayer money and give it to the banks. Don't worry, we're going to hire an inspector general. He's going to be a watchdog. Let's have a czar. Let's have a, let's appoint a commission. And then what happens? They don't listen to the czar. They don't listen to the inspector. They just let him have his little final rant and shove him off. The banking system that was too big to fail is now even bigger to fail, and we're going to be in more trouble the next time around.
That's absolutely right. That's my big fear. And guess what? If you want to go out and find a bank today, you have a choice of 1 of 5 practically. That's about all that's left. That's an overstatement, but practically true. Next story, the New York Post is reporting Oprah has asked Donald Trump to undergo a makeover on one of her final episodes of her talk show. The Oprah Winfrey Show wraps up its 25th and final season in May. Remi, what do you make of this?
I think that if Donald Trump wants to be taken seriously, which it seems that he may want to be taken seriously these days, not just as a TV personality, but as someone who's knowledgeable about politics, about the needs of this country, he shouldn't be going on Oprah and getting a haircut.
Andrea?
I think he needs to stay away from the hair. Remember when Bill Clinton went and got the $400 haircut at Christoph and held up LA traffic and all that stuff? Look, this is who Donald Trump is. Changing the hair now is like changing the Yankee pinstripes to polka dots. You just can't do it. And frankly, hair is not the #1 issue to the voters out there. Bigger fish to fry. Can you believe it?
Al, what do you say?
As much time as we spend in hair making.
All right. Alabama, Jefferson County is battling to stave off what would be the largest municipal bankruptcy in U.S. history. It faces a more than $3 billion sewer bond debt and separate general obligation bond debt. Al, here we go. We're going to start taking all these places into bankruptcy here.
This county is amazing because it has been in this trouble for a long time. The amount of corruption in this $3.2 billion sewer system just boggles the mind. This thing was headed for bankruptcy before we had the great economic collapse that we're still suffering from now. The fact that they haven't filed yet is a testament to somebody's good financial engineering. But, I think there's going to be more of this to come. I think, municipal bonds are going to be increasing trouble as these pressures weigh on communities across the nation.
Andrea?
And the government only perpetuated a lot of these financial situations in the counties and localities with the Stimulus Act. So they basically prevented the inevitable. I mean, as Al said, this had a long time coming, but the federal government's broke now. So they've got to get their balance sheets in order. These states and local governments, it's time.